Revelation 1160. From the 5th of November 1939. Work of the Spirit. Power out of God. Only in this way, the working of the Spirit can be understood, that man imagines a power which is active in him. He must differentiate between the activity of the Spirit and that of the soul. The soul is the breath of life, and every body will live if a soul dwells in it. However, it can lead a mere mechanical life with this soul. That the body performs all functions necessary for the earthly life, what it could not do without the soul. But it does this without any connection. with God. It uses only the ability to live received from God, but not for God, but exclusively for itself and for God-opposed power. He has consciously requested his earth life from God before, for the purpose of approaching him, but now he has not fulfilled this purpose. However, he has fully used the activity of the soul. He has not requested the power from God, the Divine Spirit, which is the only possibility to approach God. He has left unnoticed the divine spark, which was his most delightful gift from God, the love spirit. The divine in the human being was not active, and thus the spirit spark was not awakened to life, and the power from God could not be transmitted to the human being. God cannot reveal himself to man in the spirit. The connection is not established with God, therefore he can also not come close. It is not possible to bridge the separation as long as the Spirit from God is not active in man. The Spirit out of God is the power of God. Men can be alive and still be dead, if the spiritual rebirth has not taken place. Contact with God must be sought. The divine in him must be awakened through active love for the neighbor, and then the Spirit from God will be active in man. It will influence the soul to subordinate all thinking, doing and wanting to this Spirit in itself. The soul will no longer take into account the desires of the body, but listen solely to the Divine Spirit in itself. God will now express himself. The Spirit from God is placed in every human being, but not every human being uses this most precious thing in himself, and then his life on earth remains a failure and has brought no progress, because without awakening the Spirit from God in himself, unification with the Father Spirit cannot take place, which, however, is the only purpose in earthly life. Amen.